Hello everybody, this is Xenocat823543, welcoming you back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. And in this episode, we have arrived back at the colony to return the message in the bottle to Sonia. Aww. It's touching. Yay, more affinity, that's really good. And we completed Liliana's sincere request. And an update to the affinity chart, which is that we now have close friends and close between Dean and Rocco, close friends between Dean and Sonia, and happy family between Liliana and Sonia. So all green links. But they do seem kind of isolated, don't you think? There are 2 affinity links that you can form, I know for a fact, after this has occurred. Here's one of them. Marsha. Yes, of all people, Marsha forms a green link with Liliana. Fondness. And then the other one is either with Dean or someone else, or the other person, I forget. I think it's with Dean. I think Dean says it though. I think Dean says something that results in an affinity link.
Hi there. Hi there. Hi there.
No. It does. Does he give the affinity link? I thought Dean gave the affinity link. And I can't have not completed the necessary quests. There's one more time. There's one more time period. One more chance.
Hi there. Hi there.
No, it's the other person. Okay. I'm sorry to be checking this on screen, but really this video isn't... I have extra time in this video anyway.
How's it going? How's it going?
Eric. Yes. I don't like your character.
How's it going? How's it going?
Yeah. Actually, this is after completing the whole Monica Andreas thing, which I didn't realize. But you get the yellow link, both scientists between Eric and Dean. So that's it. So I mean, that's a nice link. So now we have this whole humongous group made of several smaller groups joined together, which is kind of cool, actually. I like that they did that. And now it's off to complete more quests. So, our next quest is in the residential district at nighttime. Remember how Marsha was talking... Remember Marsha and how she was talking about her 2 grandsons that were fighting? It's time to finally resolve their conflict. Let's talk to Zukazu. Yeah. And so basically it's ridiculous, these and now you can either complete that, or, if you want to, go and accept another quest from Jirok. And it's basically asking which of these 2 options should come true. Personally, I think Zukazu should be let go free because, well, just because it's what he wants to do, but the game's affinity chart disagrees with me. And so that is and so we will be giving the red pollen orb to Jirok. Now, as for where it actually is, you want to skip travel to the glowing obelisk. And yes, we're going back to Satorl Marsh, so yeah, it's cool. We're going on a little mini tour of all of the areas we've been to in our travels. I mean, it is nice to just show Melia and Ricky around these areas, just to be like, hey, we journeyed through all of these areas, and I mean, Charla hasn't even been to Colony 9, or Tefra Caves, so it's nice to at least let all of the party members get to know, like, hey, we traveled through these areas, you should just... So, these are the areas we went through before, and now we're all going to keep going together as a party. Just because, it just feels nice to do that. And there's the red pollen orb. It's up at the Napon Refuge. Now it's just a matter of going back to Colony 9. Back to the residential district and giving it to the brother that you support. Which in my case is Jirok, because the final affinity outcome is... Well, Jirok and Marsha are going to have green affinity no matter what. You can either get... The other affinity links are either blue, orange, non-existent, or... And I left that open for a reason. Or it's... Oh no, it's blue, orange, yellow, or... Sorry about that. Blue, green, non-existent. Personally, I think blue, green, non-existent is better than blue, orange, yellow. The non-existent link isn't too important anyway, it's just a link between Zukazu and Ernest. So, let's give Jirok the red pollen orb. And we get affinity with the area, we get our reward. They're both pieces from the same armor set, so it's not like really great equipment. And they're changed to brothers, just yellow affinity brothers. And Jirok is now a fine grandson. Yeah, what would have happened is there would have been a link from there to there, and Zukazu would move to the refugee camp. And so I will be posting both his current trades and his refugee camp trades in this video's description. just because he could have moved. So I want to post both of the missable trades. But now Zukazu has a quest. Basically, whichever one you give the Repellinor to, the other one will have a quest for you. And Zukazu has no quests in the Refugee Camp. He just moves there, has new trades, and just hangs out with Ernest. And we have to collect 3 lots of Maternal Armu Milk. You could either hunt the Armus out on Agora Shore, or if you're like me, and you have 4 stars with Colony 9, you can trade with Zukazu for the item that he needs. So Zukazu already has his own item in his trade inventory. Kind of funny, actually. And now that we've gotten that, it's time to go visit Marsha and get Marsha to not hate Zukazu anymore. Because Zukazu was a good person. And now let's talk to Marsha. Oh, okay, yeah, he had trouble with a group of Nopons. Sorry you can't see it. I thought... This is what happens when I assume you can see stuff. And Marsha pretends to make biscuit. And we get Marsha's biscuits. And Marsha is like, oh my god, I have done... Yeah, Marsha was basically racist against Nopons. Now she sees the error of her ways and she's like, oh my god, what have I done? I need to make this up to poor Zukazu. And so... nom 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 nom. Yeah. At least Zukazu was happy.
Use my power to protect my friends.
And what? I'm not ready to be level 42 yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting very over-leveled actually right now. Like, I would say extremely so. Ooh, yes. Melia has already formed a green affinity link with Charla. That is good. That is a good omen. I am happy about that. But on another note, I have to check the actual, like the area affinity chart to show something off. Because now they all have green links. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. 2 greens. So yeah, you'd either have a blue, an orange, and a yellow, or 2 greens. So I'd rather have the 2 greens. Close brothers and reconciled. And Zukazu will be awkwardly stuck out here because he was supposed to link here, but he will never do that now. Okay. So now there's one thing that I would like to do, actually. Let's go visit the Refugee Camp, which is where Zukazu would have ended up. Because there's a certain thing that I would like to do there that I could have done a while ago, actually, and I've just been forgetting about. and I really ought to just get this done. And yes, I'm taking Melia out of the party temporarily because we need... because it is a heart-to-heart between... someone... Dumban and Rhine. Yes, it is time for Dumban and Rhine's green heart-to-heart. It is a painful experience, and not lightly forgotten. The people of Colony 6 have had a rough time of it. Exactly. And we could have lost our homes to the Mekon just as easily. If it wasn't for Shulk. Indeed. Shulk taking the Monado in hand was a decisive moment. If he hadn't done that, we would probably have lost everything. It's a miracle that the Monado was in the colony at all. If it hadn't been, our homes would no doubt be piles of rubble now. Just like Colony 6. When I think of those walking piles of scrap ruining our homes, God, it makes my blood boil. I find it hard to imagine living here in such danger, as Charla did. Hope kept her going. Hope, that is a rare thing amongst us Homs of late. Charla has looked after that camp waiting for Gatto to return. That's what kept her going. The hope of rebuilding the colony together with him. You may be right. Sounds like you know a lot about Charla. She's strong, that woman. Stronger than I'll ever be. She's more fragile than she looks. It doesn't take much to break her will. But you could be the one to pick her back up again. What? Me? Now you're just talking crazy, Dunban. I have a feeling about you. Just keep that thought in mind. Changing the subject. Why don't you help out with Colony 6's reconstruction? We've done that. They could do with a helping hand from a genuine hero. When you put it that way, how can I refuse? Let's get to it, Rhine. Well, that was nice. And that's that. The heart-to-heart here is done. I'm going to keep going with Charla Melia. Actually, you know what? I'll play as Ricky for a little bit. From now on, I'll be playing as Ricky as the party leader, probably. Well, no, only if Charla's in the party, but yeah. So this will be my standard party from now on. And with that, I'll see you next time when we get back to Colony 9 to finish up the questing there, because we're not quite done yet. See you then.